Welcome to Confident Chaos. My name is Mel. We're going to do a reading for the collective. I'm done with all the signs. So let's just do an energy check. What's going on with the collective? What's the collective's energy? What is the collective's energy, Holy Spirit? We have the Two of Wands, okay? So I'm speaking to people who's planning. Two of Wands is all about making a decision. Are you going to go this way? Or are you going to go that way, right? It's all about, it could be about travel plans too, but it could also be a reconciliation. This is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So to get better clarity, what's the next card that came out with that energy is the Nine of Swords. So what I do want to say is, yeah, after some type of fear, worry, some type of trauma even, you're making some type of plans. Let me see what's the next card. Can I have another card for the Two of Wands, Nine of Swords? Nine of Swords is air energy. Wands is fire. We have the King of Swords. Okay. So yeah, taking on this energy, King of Swords, that means this is someone that is, even though they have like anxiety, fear, making a decision, right? Nine of Swords. Could even be hopelessness. I feel like they're still planning and they know that they have to be head over heart in order to make this decision. So whoever this is, even though it's a fear to commit to one thing or commit to a thing or make a decision, it's kind of like, I know I have to, you know what I mean? It's inevitable. And this could be in any area of your life, right? But you're approaching it the right way, you know? King of Swords is very disciplined, truthful, especially with themselves, right? This is a person that gives sage advice. So if you're embodying this energy or you're in this energy, this is the route that you're taking. This is some type of a decision that causes fear, but you know you have to approach it with logic. You know you can't get emotional about it. You can't include your emotions. I wonder why. What is this? What is the challenge? Page of Cups. Okay. Why is the Page of Cups? This could represent a child. Maybe you have a decision to make that's going to affect the child. And a relationship could be a baby mother, baby father. With the Two of Cups here. Yeah. It's something that you have to be honest about because it's over. So whoever I'm talking to, you have a decision to make that's going to affect the child. I don't know what the decision is, but it's something that you have to be honest with yourself, because under King of Swords came Ace of Swords. So you know you have to make head over heart. You know you have to have mental clarity, a sharp mind when you're coming up with this decision because it affects so much in your life. Okay, that's the challenge. The challenge to making this decision is the fact that it's going to affect someone else, maybe a child. What's the advice for the collective? Ten of Wands. Put those burdens down, B. That's what it's saying. Put the burdens down. Ten of Wands. More fire energy. It's a lot of fire. Really, it's a lot of air. Yeah. So this is something that's going on in your mind. It's a lot of air. This decision is weighing heavy on you. But it's time to put the burdens down. What's with the, oh, excuse me, Spirit. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm speaking to someone that's going to try again into a relationship for the sake of the child, basically. It's like, this is worth it. We could try again. I'm trying one more time, even though it's against my better judgment. But whoever the child is that's in question, you feel like it's worth it. Even if it's burdensome, even if you feel like it's hard work. Can I get one more with the Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, because Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. You feel like in this situation, it's the best for right now. That's what you think. That's why the decision is so back and forth, because is it really the best? Because you wouldn't be going back and forth if you were totally sold on this is the best idea. It wouldn't even come up in the energy because you will already have a decision. So whoever I'm talking to, you want to stay in this relationship because you see you see the development, right? It's maybe not moving as fast as you like, but you see the development. Financially, it makes sense. I'm just telling you what I feel. Financially, it makes sense to you right now. Even if it's a lot, even if it causes a lot of stress, it seems like it's still better than whatever the alternative is. Okay, collective. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but you know better than me. On the bottom, you had the Knight of Swords. Let's see the outcome. If the collective stays and tries one more time, what's the possible outcome? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is all about self-care, financial independence. Why would they be? Oh, and the Three of, yeah. Collective, no, don't do it. The possible outcome, and of course, again, this can change. This is just energy, what I'm reading right now. So whoever energy I'm pulling on, this is how they feel this possible outcome can be, because this is how they're rolled. Listen, you are the driver of your life. Spirit just kind of nudges you along or make sure you learn those lessons. But as far as free will, you have it. So it doesn't matter what I say. Doesn't matter what comes out on the cards. If you change your mind, it's going to be changed. Okay. But when I asked for a possible outcome in your current energy, right? It gave me Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So you could have in the future a space where you're releasing this pain and you're forgiving this person. You could still battle with mistrust and deceit. Okay, let me get one more card. So you could be carrying the load by yourself, collective, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse, litigation, avoiding an ending. Yeah, it's just going to be a tug of war back and forth. That's the possible outcome. You and this person try again, right? It's just going to leave you in a space where you're going to need more self-care. You're probably going to be taking on a lot on your own, meaning financially. Even if you have kids, and even if you have more than one kid in between the two of you, you're still going to carry the bulk of the weight. It's going to put you in a space where you're going to start talking to yourself negatively, because you're going to be upset that you even went one more again with this person. Yes, I said one more again with this person. So you're going to start talking to yourself like, I know I shouldn't have did this. This was dumb of me, blah, blah, blah. But it was just what you had to do. It's the lesson. Don't, you know what I mean? But then you're going to start releasing the pain. The only issue I have here is that this person is going to avoid an ending. So it's not going to be easy for them to just let you go. It's not going to be easy for them to just walk away from the situation. So you're probably going to have to be, that's why when I looked at the card, litigation, you're going to have to be in some, not actually in court, but, or possibly for some of you, but you're actually going to be like at odds, in litigation, opposing when it comes to ending this relationship. All right, collective. But on the bottom, look at that. We have strength. So what does that mean? That means you got this. You're going to have the strength to deal with it. So you could either A, avoid this cycle go round and start your financial independence from now. Or you could give it another chance. Hey, energy changes. Maybe this person does better and things work out. It's all up to everyone because it's going to be different for everybody, right? Let me pull an oracle deck. Give me 1 second. I don't want to waste time. Okay, collective. Let's pull from your Akashic records. Oh. It says let it go. Okay? You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you. And you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse is about releasing. That was in your possible outcome if you gave this person another chance. So already, Akashic Records is telling you to let it go. This is your first time here, welcome. My name is Mel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for supporting the channel. I set an intention to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I want to thank everybody that helped me with that. It's really appreciated. I don't solicit readings. I do accept donations. Wow. The next card is release. Collective, I don't know who I'm talking to, baby, but every card is pointing to releasing. And what I was thinking is, you see these pages? Let's say you don't have children. These could represent like little buds of opportunities that want to open up for you. But just maybe you're too distracted or all your energy is going towards a relationship or someone that you really shouldn't, you should allow to go and heal. Let me put it that way. Because I don't think that person is ready for what you're ready for. You're very serious. 2 of Wands is your first card. You're already planning. You're all about progress, right? Discovery. You want to go out there, and I don't think this person wants to go out there with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're on the same page. And maybe if for the ones that I was picking up that they're staying in a relationship for the kids, I don't know if that works because you're not going to be happy. You're just going to be there to make the kids happy. And if you're not happy, the kid's not happy. I don't care what you're doing. Anyway, your 2 cards, let it go and release. Like how Cardi did it. Like, you see what's coming up? Let it go. Let me read it to you. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Okay? Let's get another one. Now, what I was going to say is, if you would like to send a donation, please look at the information in the description box. Also, if you become a member of the family, right, you can get a free reading. All you have to do is email me and say, Mel, where's my reading? You see I'm a member. Send my reading. But I really want you to email it because I want to email the video back to you. So, can I get one more for the collective? And I usually, if this is your first time here, I usually tell you, come on in, get comfortable, right? The only rule is to be kind. But I was all in it. Come on now. I can't even make this up. Break free. Let it go. Release. Break free. That's what I'm going to name this reading, collective, because let me read it to you, child. It says, you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. I like that. It's not really that harsh as let it go and release. It's like we're asking you to release and let go any toxic shit, but you're not listening. This is kind of like I see what the hold is. Maybe you feel responsible to family too, you know, and the decision why you're struggling with it is because it will also affect family. I get that. But you have to live for you. If those are grown people, baby, please remember the bottom card. Have the strength, have the courage, live the life you want to live, collective. On the bottom, you have release attachments. Like, what? I can't keep telling. Let me get another deck. Hold on, because y'all don't listen. Let me see if another one is. Hold on. Okay, we're going to see what the cosmic insights say. Okay. Because if one card says something about letting go, releasing, or breaking free, I'm going to tell you right now, collective, don't be hard-headed. You better listen. All right. What's going on for the collective? Give the collective some cosmic insight. Up, chat, up. Okay. Your first card is patience. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So yay. If you're waiting on something, the card says it's coming, baby. Just have patience. The next card is, ooh, someone is expecting pregnancy. So this kept coming out, and I always like throw it off, only because everybody doesn't want to be pregnant, right? So it could also be something that you're creating that's going to come forth. Maybe that's what you're waiting on, some step in the creative process. Then we have Golddigger. Maybe this is some of the energy that you need to separate from. Maybe somebody's around you because of what they really can benefit instead of genuinely supporting you. And then you have Spy. So someone's got their eyes on you, collective, and they're doing their research. I wonder who that is. What's their intention? Why are they doing that? Hold on, let me see their intention. Okay. What's the intention of this person spying? What's the intent? Well, you know the intention of a gold digger. But I want to get the intention because I want to see how they're appearing around you. You know what I mean? Like, are they a little ass kisser? A little yes man? Just because they want to sit around and reap your benefits? Let me see. First, the spy. What's the intention of the spy? Okay, we have 2. They want to get news on you to have leverage. That's why the spy. That's crazy. They want to get some type of big, great news so they can have leverage on you, collective. That sucks. Get that person away from you. I hope you know who it is. Let's figure out who that is. But you see me, I'm going from one thing to another. Hold on. Let me just see this gold digger. Give me some intentions with this gold digger. It's somebody that you feel is an obligation, but they're really a nuisance in your life. Oh, so I don't even have to get the description. It's going to tell me. So think about someone that you feel like you have to help because of their circumstances. You don't have to help shit because this person is very much capable of doing it. They're just being a gold digger. They're being lazy. Give me something else for this gold digger. We have amusement. They use your life as a source of entertainment, basically, this gold digger. So what type of person am I feeling? I'm feeling like it's a person that has nothing going on in their life, but to kind of like latch on to the back of your coattail. And so, for example, and this is just what I'm getting. Let's say you are a singer, right? And this is your best friend or someone you thought was your best friend. And you took them along for You gave them a title, a job, a salary, just so they can be next to you while you travel. And eventually you kind of find out that if you didn't do that, they would just be home doing nothing because they don't really have motivation. And you didn't see that till you were up close, because maybe this is somebody that you were busy all the time, so you didn't pay attention. It seems like it's that type of scenario where you kind of figure out that somebody you love is kind of feeling more of a nuisance and an obligation rather than a friend or someone that shows support. You also finding out that this person thinks everything is fucking funny, especially about you, you know? So yeah. So I guess Spirit is just showing me a couple of people that you need to lose, release, let go. Because we have a gold digger in a spot. So you have someone that's eating off of you and you have someone that's being nosy. Get rid of them, collective. This is what I have for you. I love you and I'll see you next week. I'm going to start the signs today because I don't know what it was, but my energy level was not up to par to do any reading. So that's why that last one dragged out. But I'm over it. So yeah. I'll see you next week. Bye. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you.